Okay, now we're back for turn 73 of Heavy Hitters. We're making some progress in the village. These guys down here on the left, some of them are in the process of surrendering. They're generally running away, having gotten themselves all shot in the last turn. And my fault for pushing them forward because there's a whole squad there. Hey ho. And then over on the far right, the guys that we've sent down to take out the AT gun are having a bit of a moment. One of them's gotten shot, so we're going to increase the suppressive fire down here. But we are standing by to pull back on this flank because I know this Jackson is going to be getting close to a position where it's going to be able to engage this stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much just what we're looking for here. We want to regain control over these guys and pull them back. These guys are essentially a lost cause, and in the village we're going to start moving up and taking buildings. Yeah, that is about it. Let's see how many of Titan's troops we can polish off as they fall back. It does look like they're starting to move back a bit here, which is good news. But there are, yeah, we're seeing quite a lot of them, but they're out in the open, which is good. That means, A, we can see them, and B, we can shoot them. And down here, these guys are just getting polished off. Hopefully, they'll cause some casualties before they surrender. Hopefully, Titan's not busy executing the surrendering guys. That's something the pixel tripper do sometimes. Heat of battle and all that. It does look like we've regained control of these guys though, so it'd be worth pushing them forward to have a look. See if we've driven off or destroyed that 6-pounder down there. Right, so what happens to these guys? We have these two who are surrendering, and then the MG gunner is legging it. Historically speaking, being the machine gunner is not conducive to your health if you get captured sometimes. Especially in World War II with things like the MG42. Oh! He's firing back. He actually got wounded there. But he's completely failing to hit anything, which is nice. Ooh, a hand grenade. That missed though. It's a hell of a hand grenade. Or is that a rifle grenade? I think that is. Yeah, that's a rifle grenade. Boom. Missed though. These guys are going to go count trees in Canada. Which, given the state of the war in late 44, which is where we are here, is probably not that bad an idea. But, yeah. We're in a position to potentially nobble these guys if they'd come forward, because we had this reverse slope ambush going. But no, it pushed them forward, and they put their heads up over the reverse slope. They took the casualties, and Titan can see them surrendering, so he's pushed up to gather them up. That's fair dues. This is kind of bad on the one hand because I'm losing this problem here. That's going to free troops up for Titan to go do other things, and I'm losing my kind of ears out here, but at the same time not unexpected that at all. Oh, what do we get over here? These guys have got a bit of a smoke grenade that they're taking cover behind that. these guys actually getting suppressed? No. I'm not sure what they're shooting at though, because they're not shooting at these guys. All those guys. All those guys. Maybe these guys. I'm trying to get the this HQ team over here to try and sort these guys out, so we can get you know, they're in a state of panic at the moment. We kind of want to get them back under the control, but yeah, nothing spectacular going on there. We'll try and push forward with these guys again in a bit. And hit the village finally. What did we get in the village? A lot of spotting contacts from the look of it. Ooh, that was a nice close mortar round there. I don't think we got anybody, but nice close mortar round. Spotting these guys in this building. Was that a marksman from before? It's a marksman, of course it's a marksman. And we can spot that 81mm team there. And actually, if they're facing off that way, maybe Titan's trying to get them to start area firing down there, in which case we really need to go. I don't want to get mortared. It's not on my list of fun things to do. This is a retreating HQ unit. This is another HQ unit. These guys. Who are you? Oh, you're just sat there. Okay. And we're seeing that. That's a bazooka team in that building there. See these guys retreating. You can see them. Ah! Getting spotted by the panther over there. That's good. That's why the panther's there, so when they start running away we can shoot them. These guys are going the wrong way. I could really deal with this mortars landing in around this area. This is the kind of hub where we're seeing all Titans, pixel shopmen hanging around. I'm actually wondering a little bit here if we can... we've got our MG up in the tower. Just whether we can punch the... because these buildings are pretty clear. We can punch the Panther up and start hammering the church there, because that's we should get a lot of good good effect out of that. But yeah, definitely seeing them fall back. There's a lot of people in this building, so this building is going up on Hapless's stop being a building list. See, actually, have to see if I can get some mortars landing on that building. We just have to move this mortar half track forward a little bit for that. But yeah, if we look at the trending here, the trend here is Titan's troops are falling back, which is good. That's what we want. Let's do an overall check, see if I have missed anything. No. Okay. Oh. AT gun. Contact. I don't know whether that is an AT gun contact which is new. Because, like we kind of saw with the first stuff, at the very start of the game, Titan had his AT gun down in the bottom of the sunken lane. He might be popping it back up again. He's got a nice flanking shot on the side of that Panther there. Or it might be the team from that knocked out gun which is popping up and eyeballing things. Quite a difficult one to work out there. Do we want to move that panther? I'm not sure, because it is actually in a really good position. And let's face it, the side turret armor of the panther, you know, it's a small target. There isn't really anywhere else I can put it here. And, I'm trying to think of places I can... you could maybe start putting some fire down from there. If I move it closer into the village, then we're losing the flanking fire effect. If I pull it back, then oh, I don't know. I know we've been saying it's a tough target, but oh, yeah. Do I want to lose another panther? But if we face it off this way, what we're going to do is we're going to change the angle. Because at the moment, you know, that's quite a, you know, a nasty flat angle. If we change it, we're going to get a bit of potential ricochet, which is good. And, oh, can you see this building here? I don't think you can. You can! Excellent. I don't care if you only got 4 HE rounds left. We are going to trash that building there. Kind of disgusting that I can't see that church from there, but hey ho. That's more like start smacking the church up. And medicing those guys up, that's cool. Those guys are actually under a little bit of fire. Actually, if we got the panther fire coming in on that building, it might be better off. Goddamn. Tyranny of distance there. If we go forward, I bet we lose the rain, we lose line of sight. But no, that'll do. That'll do. Getting the mortars in there. This mortar half track. Should be able to see from here. that's annoying. Why can't you see that way? You can see all the way out here. In fact, to about there. All these goddamn trees. The side of the burning wrecks. Oh, come on. Just trying to find that sweet spot. It's pretty much exactly where that burning stug is. Ugh. You know, it's almost like if it's going to be here, I might as well leave it where it is. Because we can cover all the same buildings. But let's see. That's too far. Now, we could just move it up next to the panther. That's probably going to be the easiest thing to do here. We can stay fairly hull down and safe from stuff. Ugh. My god, that's annoying. That little bitty little line of sight crap. That's clear all the way. No, so in theory, it'll work from there, but it's not. That's so annoying. The alternative here is to actually use which mortar is that we're talking about now? Yeah, is to actually use a HQ unit. But how long is that going to take to call in? About 6 minutes. Add another 2 turns to get this guy up the tower, but once we're up there we can actually see a lot of this stuff that we want to start bombing, so let's do it that way. Of course, those guys are getting shot by pretty much everybody there, but that's okay. That's their job. Right, these guys over on the flank. Oh, we need to put some fire down on you. Get these guys down onto this reverse slope. We are at the same time here standing by somewhat to run away. Why do you guys stop shooting? Because they can't see the target. But they could last. I have a feeling actually that what's happening is the weather, the visibility is changing with the weather. Which is just awesome. That would explain why, you know, I can see with some stuff but not with other stuff. Are those guys going to get friendly fired? No, it's too high. Okay. A little bit risky though. Blacking that, but okay, yeah, I think we're good here. Might be worth reminding Titan that the ceasefire is still out there.